So for this worldwide celebration, a lot of people are expecting to get impossible EX parts. Now, what an EX part of the celebration is, if you weren't potentially around for the anniversary, is essentially this, like it's the name would assume an extra part. So we had part 1, 2, 3, and then we had the EX part here. A lot of people feel like we could see an EX part for this worldwide celebration, and I actually do kind of agree with that. There is a lot of reasons to really base off this, assumption. Well, firstly, if we take a look at last year, the World Celebration didn't have one thing, which is an SNS campaign. This year, we do see that there is an SNS campaign right here. And basically, around these times, around a day or so earlier or later, we've been getting this SNS campaign, which basically does line up with part 1, 2, and 3, with all these EZAs and stuff releasing. So this is an extra section of it, right, for the 6th post. I would assume, even if there's not like an EX actually named part there, we are likely going to see something in 24 hours from the time of this recording or less. When this video goes up, it's going to be like around less than 12-ish hours or so, right? So that's going to be very, very exciting to see what exactly that's going to end up being. I would assume we're going to see something. If we don't, then it's going to be shocking, because again, if we take a look at last year here, all this celebration stuff ended around the 5th or so, and we see right here 5th of October, Kel and Cleveland did come out. If we're gonna say like the 4th or 5th, like give or take a day, then are they really gonna go from the 22nd, 23rd, when last week's stuff drops, all the way until the 5th without giving us something new? During the worldwide celebration, I do doubt that. I would say we're probably gonna get something here, even if it's a new event, a new EZA, right? There's tons of options here that we could get, and that's why people would say maybe it could just be a whole EX part, which is definitely not unlucky, seeing the 7th anniversary, right? This is, a lot of people could argue that this is the biggest celebration of the year, the worldwide celebration. It's between that and the 7th anniversary. Both of these celebrations are absolutely amazing, but I would say let's go off the assumption that we are going to get an EX part of the worldwide celebration, right? Now, there's a lot of stuff that's been introduced here during the celebration, so I did bring together a few ideas, but just to look at what JP had for the EX part of the celebration. Obviously, we had a special login bonus for the 7th anniversary, which is pretty more or less good. We had the boost time, recoveries thing. That actually is already going on for every weekend on the celebration, so that's not really going to matter much. Maybe they could make, do we already have 3-minute stamina? I don't even remember, but we have this right here. This is Inherited Fate. This is a new LR, a free-to-play LR. Now, one thing we haven't gotten this year is a free-to-play LR, right? I mean, even this last worldwide celebration, right, we didn't even get a free-to-play LR either, right? So I wouldn't expect to see a free-to-play LR like that, but it's possible. I mean, if they were gonna do a free-to-play LR, I'm not even sure who they would do. Probably something, either Wake Up Bloodline or, it's Sun family related, maybe even Vegeta family related, right? Or Goku and Vegeta specifically, I could see, right? But that could be cool. At least a new story mode or story map. We got the Super Saiyan 4's Extreme Z battle. Now, again, I think that we can see an EZA for sure. A new EZA for new units. We haven't seen any LR EZAs at Celebration. And even last year, we did end up getting the Bardock EZA, right? This Bardock right here. Now, the issue is that these upcoming LR EZAs that we're going to get, it's really like LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Bardock, right? Let me actually, can I bring this up here? I believe I do have it saved. Let me see if I can find it, but it's like Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. No, it says Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. Well, I guess he's an upcoming EZA, right? But we're not going to see him in here. Let me see. Can I find it, please? Are you just going to show me where it is or not? Because I know, again, the good old Misaka did post it. It just found it here. But like if we see, where are the LRs? Right here. Again, it's like none of these characters really relate to the celebration at all. Like Wicked Bloodline, or just any Goku's from that area. I mean, this is the closest thing, but I don't think they would EZA this Spirit Bomb Goku here. So I don't know. I doubt we would get an easy A for that. A lot of people are thinking, AGL Bardock to get an easy A, but he'd be like, this would be a very early easy A. Not impossible, which it'd be crazy if this guy gets an easy A, because I mean, this guy could get an easy A anytime soon. These three, I feel like these two are going to easy A during the 8th anniversary for sure, right? And then these guys are in range still, so I guess it's not impossible. It's not out that far the realm of possibility, but it would be the first 2020 EZA unit, which would be exciting for sure, right? I brought together some ideas I think we could see. So first and foremost, a new chilled story event. First and foremost, what the hell? First and foremost, a new chilled story event. I think that, if they're gonna do next part, it'd be perfect to just do chilled versus Bardock. I think that would be ideal. Just because, like, they can't really do anything else from Cooler. We got all this Frieza stuff already. I don't think they would switch back to Namek. I don't think they would. So I think Chilled would be something cool, because they haven't really done much with Chilled stuff, right? The Super Strike can get a revamp. Maybe we can finally get a good Chilled unit. I mean, I don't even remember what that Chilled unit does. But he's only, like, chilled in the game. So that could be, at least good to get another Wiggle Bloodline buff like that. AGL Bardock CZA, we're all... like, this is the biggest thing that people would like to see. This AGL Bardock easy, I think, would make, like, if they easy this guy and make him like absurdly powerful. I didn't make a concept here, but like, they give him like double additionals, crits with this Wiggle Bloodline red zone out. Like, this Bardock could be very nasty if they do play their cards right. He could be doing so much damage, and it's like a prime time for him to easy A, because if he EZAs in like a year or two from now, that red zone stage is going to become significantly easier. And it's like, well, that's where you're going to use the Bardock, right? So I would argue it's actually really good time to get his EZA in terms of him being like a meta relevant, I guess. Now the 999 stone raid. I don't think they actually included this inside the 7th anniversary for some reason. Yeah, it's not in here. But it was part of the EX 7th anniversary. They even included it in the stone count, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 277 stones. This was 999 stages. People didn't really like that. That was like, oh, it's so long. I saw like people giving pushback on this, right? And it's like, I think what they could do, well, it wouldn't even be that bad, right? Because we have like the auto clicker now. Like, at least if you're an Android, there's an auto clicker thing going on. And honestly, I mean, for me personally, I got it done in like a day, so skill issue. And, to be completely serious though, an extra like 277 stones, like who wouldn't? I'm gonna close this actually. I'll close one of these. But who wouldn't want an extra 277 stones for free? Even if you haven't completed this, it's like it actually gives you something to do and stones to grind if you want. So I think would be pretty cool, honestly. Another thing I could think, maybe a legendary Frieza events, but they could do like, we have like the Namek one in a sense, not really a legendary event, but from the Red Zone stage 1, but we can get like Golden Frieza, Angel Frieza, right? There's a lot of stuff we can get for that, so I think that could be pretty interesting. I mean, a lot of people kind of felt this, like, very similar in terms of that Cyclopean Guard, right? And there this is. A lot of people just didn't like the raid idea, but I don't know why people would hate the raid idea like that. I think that this could be a very interesting, thing that can come, and we will see, teasers for sure. I bet we will see something at least teased tomorrow, whether it's some kind of event or anything like that. I don't know for sure. What exactly they could show. What if it's like LR Bojack EZA? This is randomly. And then we got like LR Bojack, another Bojack Dokkan Fest next celebration. Or, Super Saiyan 3 Goku EZAs, the Dragon Fist one. And then next week we get like a Dokkan Fest of that unit. Like a brand new one, good animations, right? I wouldn't necessarily think they would do something like that, but it's Akatsuki, man. They could just really be like, okay, I'm gonna just do what I want. Thank you. But that's pretty much it for me. Let me know what you guys would like from an EX anniversary. Well, like anniversary, no. An EX section of the Worldwide Celebration. Let me know what you think of the Worldwide Celebration overall. I might do just a general like video talking about, hey, how was the celebration overall compared to the rest of the celebrations in the game, at least the major ones. while I'm not sure if this would be like the best celebration as of this moment, it's probably been my actual favorite celebration with the content that they introduced. It's just been a lot of fun for me, but let me know again what y'all think, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.